everybody, welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing today? I hope all are doing well. Thank you for joining me here today. And you're probably wondering, why do I have my sunglasses on? Because I don't want you to see, my masterpiece, what I created with my look and the introduction. I'll show it to you at the end of the video. But so far, I have my pearl earrings on and my pearl necklace on. So today's theme for my Curve Collab group, we have it's called Keeping It Real Fun, and it's a whole bunch of ladies that are in this group. And I'll go ahead and do a little slideshow of all the ladies that will be participating in this collab for March's theme. And I'll let you know what the theme is after these introductions. Theme, we are going to talk about our favorite perfume of all times. From since childhood up until now, there was a favorite perfume that I've had. So what this collab is about remembering, or even if that perfume still exists at this moment, we are going to be commemorating a tribute to our perfumes that we love so dearly and so much, and we never, they are go-tos, and they never fail us. I have two fragrances that I love. One is an old fragrance, and one is a current fragrance. So the fragrance that I'll be talking to you about is the old fragrance. I'm going to put a picture of it up here so you can see the perfume that I'm talking about. Avon. Yes, that was one of my first perfumes that growing up in school I had purchased. My mom actually had purchased that for myself. And there's a story behind that perfume as well. It's called Pearls and Laces. They discontinued it. So those who were from the 90s era, 80s era, 80s and 90s, they know this perfume, Avon. Pearls and Laces. That was my favorite perfume. Along with another, they had another Avon fragrance called Lahana, and there was another fragrance there's a third fragrance that I forgot. It was three of us girls, and there's a story behind these perfumes. My mom actually met a representative, who was selling Avon, and she had asked all three of us what fragrances did we want. So she was going to buy each of us a fragrance. So we all picked out our fragrances, and I chose Pearls and Laces. My second sister, she chose Lahana, and my baby sister chose a different fragrance, but they all smelled so good. But Pearls and Laces was my favorite, was my top favorite. So let's get started with this look, and I'll tell you about the fragrance that, that left an impression on me since childhood, and I'll never forget this memory. Okay, you guys, so I have most of my complexion products on. I have my hair done. My hair did. I just put it in a bun. Let me just turn around so you can see it. If you're able to see that. Yeah, you see this little flower? So cute. I love this flower. Clipped on to my bow there. I don't know if it's straight or crooked, but it's holding my hair back. And so Pearls and Laces. All right, so I have my nice little pearls on. And let's get going with this look. Okay, so Avon. So I'll be using Avon products. Today I'll be using my Avon eyeshadow product. Here is the khaki style True Color eyeshadow quad. And it also gives you instructions in the back on how to use it. But I believe, yeah, it's about this. It's about how I apply my eyeshadow anyway. So it's nothing that I would have to remember how to apply, because it's the same. It's about the same process. So So let's get started with this look. And then I'll be using my Avon Fiery Red Ultra Glaze Wear Lip Gloss. And it's in the shade red because it complements, it's going to complement the eyeshadow, and it's going to complement, you know, the theme, my color theme, you know. I think red goes real well with black, and I love a red lip. So, and this is a classic. So the perfume that I'll be talking to you about is a classic, okay? So if you haven't heard of Pearls and Laces, don't worry. Not everybody does, or not everybody did. I'm from the younger, I think, X or Y generation. Yes, I was born, I was an 80s 90s baby. I was born in 79, so yeah, so 80s and 90s were the thing back then. So let me show you guys, you know, again, the palette that I'll be using, which is the colors here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply my makeup, and I'll go over them with, I'll go over this story with you about how this perfume, Pearls and Laces, left an impact in my life. Okay, so never mind the brushes I'll be using. I have a brush cleaner here, well, a cloth here to kind of swirl my brushes in to kind of change colors. I might even use a different brush because I think this one is ready to get retired, but this is one of my go-to favorite ones. So I'm gonna go in with this shade here, number 3. They're numbered. They're numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is the deepest one, so then it goes lighter to lightest. All right, so I'm gonna go with the shade 3. Almost looks like a olive, or olive, almost like a dark olive color. But I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Start applying my makeup and talk to you guys. So yeah, so my mom bought us those 3 perfumes. She had asked us to pick out the ones we wanted. So Pearls and Laces was the one that I wanted. I've had it before, and my sisters never smelt that perfume before. They didn't know what to choose. They just know that they wanted to choose something different than I did, because, you know, us girls growing up, we didn't want to wear the same thing. We all wanted to be our own self individuals. We had our own individuality, and I don't know for what reason why, growing up as girls, we did not want to copy each other in what we liked. So I don't know if that was the same in y'all's household growing up, but that's how it was in my household growing up. You know, none of the girls, me, I didn't mind. Growing up with my second sister, we were twins, we matched. But as she got older, that wasn't for her anymore. That wasn't her thing. I really liked it. I did. I enjoyed it. You know, to have my second sister follow me, you know, kind of mimic me around, you know, she's my little best friend, because my younger sister, she was still a little younger, not too much younger than me, but, you know, she was still kind of young. So I'm gonna do one eye on camera and one eye off camera, because this story is not that long, for real, to be honest with you. It's not that long. Right now, it's the blending is what's rough. Oh, and guys, this palette, it's old. I've had this since, I want to say since high school, or maybe my 20s. Maybe in my 20s I had this palette, and it's still working fine. Still has pigment. You know, yeah, it's starting to look a little patchy, but what old palette doesn't do that, right? But all we have to do is just work with it, blend, blend, blend. All right, and then I have hooded eyes, so that makes it even harder. All right, so we finally got our shipment. Those are perfumes. They were roll-on perfumes, you know, because they were a lot cheaper than the picture that I showed you earlier on the screen. But yes, she bought us the roll-ons. They were like $3.49 back then. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I like the roll-on perfumes. I even have a roll-on perfume of the current one that I like to wear. And I'll talk to you about that after this eye look that I create. I'm about to finish already, guys, with this eye look, to be honest. So moving forward with the story. So when we got our perfumes, we all respected each other. We all kept each other's perfume. We all kept our own perfumes. We didn't let nobody else borrow them or anything. And then my younger sister's perfume smelled really nice, and so did my second sister's perfume. It smelled really nice, and I was wanting to borrow a little bit. Me. Yes, I'm the troublemaker, guys. I'm the troublemaker. I'm sorry. I am the troublemaker. I will admit that. I am the troublemaker. But, so I really liked that fragrance that both of my sisters had. My younger sister was like, yeah, sure, fine. She didn't care if I borrowed a little bit of it. And that's really all what she wanted to, that's really all what I wanted to do, is just borrow a little bit of it. It's not like I'm going to keep it or anything. But my second sister, I think she knew better. I think she said if she likes the way this smells, she's going to keep it. Or I don't know what was going on in her mind. I think that's what was going on in her mind, that I was just going to keep it. And I'm the oldest. So I don't know if that had any kind of authority over that or not, you know, and her making that decision and like, no, you are not going to, you know, use my perfume. Or she was just the type of person that didn't like to share. She didn't like to share anything of hers. You know, my little sister, she was more like, you know, I don't care. You know, so I got into it with my second sister. And I got into it so bad that my mom had to come in and separate us because we were arguing over perfume. Because, okay, first of all, I told my second sister, I said, look, I said, I'll let you use mine and you let me use yours for a little bit. You know, let me just try, you know, for today, let me just use mine for today. You use mine. She's like, I want yours. I want to keep yours. So that's where it started. She wanted to keep my perfume because she said she liked the way my perfume smelled better. She liked my perfume better than her perfume. I was like, no way. I said, I want my perfume. That's why I chose it. I said, it's my perfume. I just wanted to, you know, you can have some, you can borrow some, but that's my perfume. And, you know, so I'm not even going to argue about it with you because I'm not gonna let you have it. And she's like, well, then you can't use my perfume because I want that perfume that you have. And I was like, no, you're not gonna keep it. And she's like, let me have it because I don't know what happened. We got into it. We just got into it. My mom had to separate us. Excuse me, guys. I have allergies. Springtime. You know, springtime season is around the corner. It's already here. Really, it's already here. March 13th marks springtime. Spring solstice, I think. March 13th. But, yeah, so so then she wanted to keep mine and I told her no. I said, you can't keep mine. I said, that's my perfume. And anyway, so my mom heard us arguing, and you know, the thing when we're young, in our household, the oldest is the one that's supposed to show the example, and we're supposed to be the ones, because I'm the oldest, we're supposed to be the ones to show the example and be an example to our younger siblings. So I was the one that was always catching the flack for, well, I don't even think flack is even a word, but I was the one that was always catching the shorter end or the stick, or I was always getting the one getting in trouble over what my little younger sisters, you know, would do, because my mom would tell me, you're the oldest, you're supposed to, you know, you're supposed to show them better, you know, you're supposed to know better than they do, you know, and you're supposed to help them. Give me 1 second to get a setting spray, just 1 second. All right, so I'll be using my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray in the scent Peach. This is my favorite scent from Gerard Cosmetics. And this is a really good setting spray, guys. I really do enjoy the setting spray, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. One of my go-tos. One of my go-to fragrances. Excuse my dog in the background. He heard a honking outside, but it's not for me. It's just for a neighbor, my dog. He's very overprotective, which I love. I love my little fur baby. He's very overprotective. So anyways, so my mom comes in there, and to my surprise, like I didn't expect my mom to do this, but this is what she did. She was like, Stephanie, stop it. Y'all need to stop fighting. I bought these perfumes for y'all to enjoy and not fight over. What perfume are y'all fighting over? And I was telling her, my sister, we're fighting over my perfume. My sister wants to keep it, because she's saying she's the one that chose this perfume. And I was like, no, I'm the one that chose that perfume. And she said, no, that she was the one. You know what? To be honest with you, I don't even remember if I was the one that chose that perfume, Pearls and Laces, or if I chose the one that she had, which was Lahana. And I really liked the way her perfume smelled. And so maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was the one, the troublemaker, the one that, you know, was trying to take that perfume away from her and like swapping it out for the other one. I think that's what it was. I think I was that type of I think I was the type of child growing up. Yeah, that when I didn't like it, I was like, no, let me swap it with one of my younger sisters, because I don't like it. I really enjoyed my sister's scent, her perfume scent, and I think that's the one that it was. It was the Pearls and Laces one. And but ever since I had that perfume, the Pearls and Laces perfume, I just you know, I didn't sway away from it no more. So whatever happened, I don't know if it was me, if it was my sister, can't remember. It's been so long, but thinking about it, I think it was me, maybe. And I'm pretty sure my sister would not admit it if it was her, but you know, she says she has a better memory than I do, but I can beg to differ. But anyways, so what happened was my mom, she grabbed the perfume and she slammed it on the floor and it broke. And I started crying. My sister didn't. So you can I guess right there you can tell whose perfume that was. And it was mine, because I started crying. And I was like, you see what you did? I told my sister, you see what you did? You made her break my perfume. So I think it was mine, not to think of it. You see, there's so many ifs and whats in this story, because to be honest with you, I do not remember. I know that we had a little banter over it. We, you know, fought about it. And I just liked the way her perfume smelled as well. And I just wanted to wear it. You know, one day I wanted her to share with me, you know, and I was going to share mine with her. But she wasn't about sharing. She wasn't about sharing. So, I don't know. My mom grabbed my perfume, the Pearls and Laces, and she slammed it on the floor and it broke. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, see what you did? See what you made mom do? You know, because you fighting over it. I told you I was gonna share it with you. I was gonna let you use it. And then my sister would come back and tell me, no, you were not. You were gonna keep it. You were gonna keep my perfume and your perfume too. And you know, she just wanted my perfume. But you know, like I said, it's been a long time. We can argue about this back and forth, but anyway, so that's what happened. She slammed it on the floor, and it broke. And so that was the end of my Pearls and Laces perfume for that year. But after that, I started ordering it all the time. And then my sister couldn't take it away from me. She couldn't say anything about it, because why? Because it was my perfume. And you know, because I purchased it with my own money, because I started working at that time. So that's what happened. And but ever since then, that was my favorite perfume to buy, my go-to perfume to buy. And my sister never, you know, ask for another perfume like that again. To her, it was like it didn't phase her anymore. She just got over it. And I didn't get over it. I was like, I mean, I got over the fact that what happened between what my mom did to us, you know, throwing it on the floor. You know, I got over that, you know. But my sister got over the fragrance. She got over it. She wasn't into it, you know, like I was. And I think she felt bad because I was crying. I was crying over it because I told her, you see what you did? You see what you made her do? And I think she felt bad. I think. I can't speak for her, but I think she felt bad. You know, if she was here to tell you otherwise, then that's her case. But for me, I would think she felt bad. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she didn't feel bad. And because she'll straight out and tell me, you know, when you just think you know your sister, and then you really don't, because then she comes out and turns around and tells you something else different. Like, no, I didn't feel bad, you know. And I mean, it's like a shock to me because, you know, you think you know your sister so well. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. So this is the rough draft of my eye look, you guys. So I'm gonna come off camera and do the other eye. Yeah, I'm gonna do the other eye. And just finish up this look, okay? I'll be right back. So here is my finishing look. I'll go ahead and reveal my look in just a second. Don't want to blind you with my light there, but I have my pearls and my lace. Pearls and lace. So I went ahead and I used almost everything Avon. Here we go. So first off, for my lips, I have my Avon Ultra Glaze Lip Gloss in the shade Fiery Red. Okay. And then, of course, my eyeliners. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal my eye look. You guys think? Think I'm wearing falsies? No, I'm not wearing falsies. But here's my finishing look, you guys. Love my lace, my pearls. This is my finishing look. Just a smoky, dramatic eye look. I'm not wearing falsies. It's just mascara. So the eyeliner for the can I even speak? For the bottom for the bottom waterline, I use my GO2 Avon Saturn Gray eyeliner, glimmer stick eyeliner. And then I used my Avon by Mark on the edge hookup liquid eyeliner. This is a shade dark brown to black. That's for the top lash line. So let me get close. You can see the finishing look. The mascara, before I go any further. The mascara is the Bambi Eye Mascara, waterproof. And here we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. And I hope you enjoyed my story on how that perfume left an impression on me. From childhood. It left a really sentimental impression in me, in my life, growing up. You know, a story I can talk to my sister again, remind her about that time. I will never forget it. So thank you for joining me here today. Don't forget to check out the other ladies. I'll go ahead and have them mentioned down below in the description area. So yes, check out their looks and see what fragrance they chose to inspire them to create that look. I just think Pearls and Laces is a vintage classic perfume, and it's discontinued. It's been discontinued for several years, and it's a classic. So I want to dress up a little classy today, so hence here we go. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you all. Bye.